Hello everyone, welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we are going to get into the 7-day soulmate connection for the sign of Libra. All right, Libra, you're up. I'm going to be taking a look at what you and the connection you have. Look at that, Ten of Swords just pops out. What you and someone have together over the next 7 days, where your head is at, where your heart is at, what you're looking for, what needs to happen. So let's get right into it. I'll pull clarifiers and I'll pull some spirit cards as well. All right, Libra, next 7 days from today, Saturday, June 19th. These are timeless messages. So if you come to this reading on another day, it may still resonate for you, of course. And of course, cross watchers, you're always welcome. This is for Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, or Rising in Libra. Libra, you're coming out with the Hierophant, Seven of Cups, the Tower, and the Two of Swords. Wow. All right. Your person has got Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Wands, and Judgment. At the bottom, you have the King of Swords showing up. Okay, so honesty is required. I mean, really, brutal honesty is required right now. Let's take a look at what's going on here, Libra. You're coming out as the Hierophant, and your person is coming out as Page of Pentacles. So this week, this is the energy you and your person are individually bringing into the week, and you're resonating with a real sense of duty right now, a sense of order. The Hierophant is, it's what we adhere to our every day. Right now, Libra, you're wanting to find... I don't know, I almost want to say you're feeling very sort of, not old-fashioned, but sort of, you're feeling right now like you want to do things the proper way, right? Like you're wanting to adhere to your very basic tenets right now. You may be getting a little bit more in touch with yourself in terms of your spirituality, right? But the Hierophant represents order. He also represents, status quo, right? Almost in a way the norm from wherever you come from, right? And adhering to that, right? So you're coming in with this energy this week, right? And some of you may indeed be, for instance, even doing things like going back to church or going back to your spiritual practice or doubling down on that, right? You may be leaning on that right now. And we're going to see how the rest of the reading comes out. Maybe leaning on that as well in terms of this love connection. Your person is coming in as Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles, they're busy right now, right? This is going to be a week where they're busy. They're going to be working a lot. Everything right now for them is getting it done, getting the tasks done. You know what I'm saying? Getting the work done. And they're going to be busy. They're going to be grounded, right, this week. So interesting. This is the energy you guys are bringing in. Now, how do you see each other, though? Now we get into a little bit more, perhaps, why you're resonating with that Hierophant. You see your person as a Seven of Cups. They see you as a Wheel of Fortune. And Seven of Cups can be kind of like, unbelievable. I'm not really sure this is going to work. This is, pie in the sky. Sometimes Seven of Cups can represent... unrealistic expectations, unrealistic dreams and hopes. It's also that kind of attitude of like, yeah, it can, well, in this case, I don't think it is. I think you can be sometimes wanting something but not willing to work for it, right? Now, it could be that that's how you see your person as well, right? It could be there's an element here that you're feeling like this connection with them is either it's not really attainable, right? Or you're not sure if they are willing to put the effort in that you want them to put in right now, right? Certainly this week they're resonating with their business and their work, right? And so Yeah, you're feeling a little bit unfulfilled, right? You're feeling a little bit sort of like, wow, these expectations I have of you this week are really just not, they're not coming to fruition. So there's that feeling of being let down a little bit. Your person sees you as a wheel of fortune. Interesting. So for your person, they're seeing you as going through, it's bringing fortune even almost to their lives in such a way. But it's interesting for them to see you as that, and for you to see them, because Wheel of Fortune, for them to see as Wheel of Fortune, you are bringing blessing and opportunity and luck into their lives, right? So you're bringing this like really strong benefit, and yet you see them and you're kind of like, you know, is it too good to be true? Can I trust them? You're kind of waffling. It can be that they see in you something that you know, that they may be seeing sort of a benefit in a very material way, right? They may not be giving you enough of that spiritual or emotional input that you want right now, and yet for them, you are representing good things. Right? For them, you are a blessing. You are a source of fortune in their lives. Okay? Take that as you will, Libra. Now, what do you both desire? The Tower is coming in for you and for your person, Three of Wands. So for you, it's like a shakeup. Right? You want to shake up. You don't want the same old kind of I want to say pattern, habit. You don't want it to turn into the same old story. Again, I think this harkens back to me with this Seven of Cups. You're like, you know, is this going to be another one of these unrealized sort of connections, or is this situation going to be another unrealized situation, right, where you're let down again? So you're ready for a shakeup. You're ready for a tower moment in this relationship. It almost feels to me, Libra, like you're ready for something to come to a head. Another reason why you may be going back to your Hierophant here, because you may be going back to depend on your sort of spiritual upbringing or your cultural upbringing, a source of stability for you, because right now with this love connection, you're wanting it to be almost destabilized because you're fed up. Or for whatever reason, you know, you don't want to go down the same road with this person. Your person is desiring Three of Wands. They want a message. They want more information to come in. They want to know more. And so there's a disconnect here. You know, I feel like you may be having a connection with somebody where, again, they, Libra, I hate to say it, but it's like they see you as a source of something, but it's not what you want it to be. It feels to me like money is involved, right? It feels to me like, again, King of Swords, honesty. Right now, we need brutal honesty. There is some ulterior motive here I'm feeling. And it's just, you know, I think you're also sensing it. I'm going to say, Libra, I think this is with somebody where you've had this with them before, right? And so you're aware of it, which is why you're desiring Tower, which is why you already see them as Seven of Cups. You're already seeing them as kind of like, you know, here we go. You know, this is never going to work out. This is unrealistic, right? Being with them is unrealistic. You know, interesting. How does it turn out? Well, Two of Swords, again, you're doubling down on your Hierophant for that stability, right? You're going back to your roots, I want to say. That's the word I was looking for. Almost going back to your roots for that stability. Two of Swords is coming in. What needs to happen in judgment for your person? Well, Libra, for you, this is interesting. Two of Swords is, in fact, Moon and Libra energy, and it's about finding stillness and balance within yourself, Libra. At the end of the day, don't be forced to make a decision, right? To make a choice between, or make a decision between two choices where you haven't had a choice in what they are, right? Like, you have to do this or you have to do that. You always have a third choice. It's right now, it's you know, it's impossible. You know, land of indecision is what Two of Swords is sometimes called by people, this tarot card, because it is, you feel like you're unable to make a decision. You're unable to know which way to move. And the best thing, though, in situations like this is to remain very still, go within yourself, and find the right decision for you. Even if it's a third one, even if it's not an option, you make your own options, right? You do not have to pick either or. And sometimes it can also indicate a balance of the two, right? So finding a harmony is going to be much more what you need than being sort of I want to say forced into one extreme or the other. Judgment comes in for your person. What needs to happen for them? Well, judgment, a bit of karma needs to come in, right? A bit of understanding of what it's like. Judgment is coming, and it needs to happen for them because, again, it's interesting that, their energy, although a lot of their energy, their cards here, right, they aren't necessarily portraying or giving me any negative energy. It's you, the way you're seeing them, Libra, right? It's your reflection, how you see them and what you desire that's making me feel like you've been through something with them, right? And of course they don't feel it. They feel like, great, they see you as a wheel of fortune. They're getting on with their work day to day. They want a little bit more information before they give you any more, and of course it's all great for them, but for you, you're kind of like being left out, not left out, but you're being left wanting. You're not getting what you need. And again, you've been down this road and they need a little comeuppance for themselves, right? They need to understand judgment. They need to feel what it's like to be in that situation. Right? They need to kind of feel, I want to say what needs to happen for them is a taste of their own medicine. And again, be careful here in this situation. Two of Swords, it's time for you to find a path or to make a move that is right for you, right? Show me what's going on. I want to get some clarity. I'm just going to pull some clarity on that Seven of Cups and that Wheel of Fortune. Show me Seven of Cups. Nine of Swords, wow, right, anxiety. They cause you anxiety, man, right? Nine of Swords, they cause you anxiety, they cause you stress, sleepless nights, anxiety sometimes also from the past. You've been there with them before in this situation. Show me what's going on with that Wheel of Fortune. Give me clarity on the Wheel of Fortune, please. Six of Swords, wow. Well, moving away, right? Leaving, turning their backs. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. So, Wheel of Fortune, it almost makes me feel like, they want more information here. Something is happening with you that is bringing them some kind of blessing, bonus, opportunity, right? And that's coming from you. And still, Six of Swords comes in for this, which is to say that it's not going to keep them there. They may still move on, and they may still turn their back on you, and they may still, they're not going to stay necessarily, right? There's a benefit coming to them, but they're not necessarily going to stay. They may, for instance, they'll get that benefit from you and then they're off again. And you've been here with this, some of you may be dealing with someone who has addictions, okay? You may be dealing with somebody who has addictions, and this person, of course, their energy is not showing up as aware here because I'm reading from your point of view, right? And so they're not going to show up as aware of it. But it's like they're opportunistic, right? This feels like an opportunistic vibe, especially when you see you're not getting what you want back. Then you have that Nine of Swords there, Libra. God, man, the sleepless nights you've had with this person. Again, that's why I want to say, if this is about addiction, having a connection with someone who's an addict, that's tough. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And that's exactly the combination of the kind of energy that those two cards can elicit. Let me see what kind of spirits are involved here, and then I'm going to call this a reading, guys. Yeah, this is tough. This is a tough reading. But again, I think you're going to get through it just fine. They really, again, it's pretty clear. They need to get some karma in their lives. They need to get a taste of their own medicine, right? And you, for instance, really need to take some time off, Moon and Libra energy, and just pull back and make the right move for you. Give me two cards for Libra. Just two for Libra Soulmate Reading. Show me. All right, well, there you go. Spirit of Hecate, goddess of the night, crossroads. You're at a crossroads, right? Ghosts, Ghosts of the past are coming in, memories from before. You know where you're at, you know where you're at, but you can navigate this territory. Even though this is dark territory, you can navigate it, being goddess of the night. You're also at a crossroads. And of course, spirit of Pegasus, unrealistic delusions, not as it seems. That's exactly what we're talking about, right? Continuing to foster unrealistic expectations. Again, it really feels strongly to me like you're dealing with someone, either they're an addict or they have that type of personality trait where they just go back to doing this destructive behavior. And part of it is like they use you as an opportunity for it, right? And, all the promises and everything else. But at the end of the day, you've been there, done that. Another reason why you're going into your Hierophant, I want to say your roots, your grounding, your faith to give you the strength to get through this. All right, guys. Again, remember, King of Swords is saying, be brutally honest, lay down the law. The King of Swords is the one who puts the law down and insists on honesty in order for you to even be in front of him. And you really need to channel some of that strong energy if you're dealing with this kind of personality. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it at that. This is your 7-day soulmate connection reading for June 19th to the 26th. I hope it gave you some clarity. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and share. And that's it, guys. I hope you have, a good 7 days. Hang in there, and I will catch you guys at the next reading. Bye-bye now.